I was gonna call this one the Butler long ball, but Caitlin came up with a better name. Tell them.
The Hinkle Heave.
Yes! One 10-second YouTube clip just did more for the WNBA than an entire $9 million league. Let that sink in. A teaser. Not a documentary, not a game-winning shot. Just a teaser, and it set the internet on fire. Caitlin Clark, dude perfect, trick shots, 10 seconds, over 11 million views, and counting. To put that in perspective, that's double the TV audience of most WNBA games in less than 48 hours. And all she did was show up. But that's the Caitlin Clark effect. And it's becoming impossible to ignore. Because this collab isn't just fun. It's not just viral. It's a warning shot. A sign that the future of women's sports might not be built on traditional marketing, but on moments exactly like this one. Let's unpack what's really going on here, and why the WNBA may never be the same. Caitlin Clark didn't need a press release or a big media rollout. She let a 10-second teaser do the talking. The clip? A quick-cut video of Clark lining up a shot alongside the trick shot kings of YouTube, Dude Perfect. No explanation, no narration, just vibes, anticipation, and enough charisma to shatter engagement records. And shatter it did. Within hours, it was trending across platforms. Fans were losing their minds. Haters? Also losing their minds. The buzz was instant, the reactions were loud, and the view count kept climbing. But here's the wild part. This wasn't a commercial. When athletes do brand deals, we know the drill. It's 30 seconds, maybe 60, they hold a product. Say a line, smile, done. Angel Reese has done it. So has Sabrina Ionescu. The ads are fine, good for the paycheck, good for the brand, but they don't convert. Nobody starts watching women's basketball because of a State Farm ad. They start watching because they feel connected. That's where this collab is different. It's not scripted, it's not rehearsed, it's not an ad. Relatable, human, long form, which means time. Time for viewers to like her, time for Clark's personality to shine, time to build actual respect. And more importantly, it's happening on the biggest sports YouTube channel in the world. Dude Perfect isn't just another YouTube channel. They are the platform for sports content in the creator economy. Dude Perfect isn't just big. They're massive. Over 60 million subscribers, 18 billion views, a global fan base of mostly young male, sports-obsessed viewers. Exactly the demographic the WNBA struggles to reach. Their videos aren't just popular, they're cultural moments. A Steph Curry trick shot battle? 22 million views. Luka Doncic on the court with them? Over 15 million. And now, it's Caitlin's turn. She's the first female basketball player ever to headline a Dude Perfect feature. That's not just representation, it's a statement, a signal that she belongs. Not just in the WNBA, but in the center of pop culture. And this is where the story flips. Because while Caitlin's 10-second teaser was lighting up the internet, another project was quietly fading. Unrivaled. The brand new off-season women's basketball league. Backed by top WNBA stars. Backed by investors. A real league, real games, real paychecks. But when Caitlin said no, the buzz vanished. Unrivaled had everything, except the one thing that moves the needle. Clark. Even with a TV deal, elite talent, and a noble mission, the audience didn't show up.
Because Unrivaled, the women's basketball league, the new women's basketball league that we said would be dead on arrival without Caitlin Clark playing in it, was in fact dead on arrival.
Opening weekend, 364,000 viewers. Championship game, just under 400,000. Not bad, but not good enough to change the game, especially when one unpaid YouTube clip racked up more views overnight than their whole opening weekend. Let's talk numbers. Well, here's where it gets brutal. Unrivaled paid out an estimated $9 million in salaries, and still had to hustle for every viewer. Meanwhile, Clark's collab with Dude Perfect? Free. No investment, no salary, no ad spend. But the ROI, off the charts. Because TV networks, they're already betting everything on her. The Indiana Fever, Clark's team, had been a bottom feeder, a franchise barely scraping by in attention or relevance. This season, 41 out of 44 games broadcast nationally. That's more than the defending champion Liberty, more than any other team. Even in the media capital of the world, New York, teams aren't getting that much coverage. Why? Because Caitlin draws numbers. 3 times more viewers on average, sellout arenas, skyrocketing ratings. You can't ignore math. But apparently, some still try. When the national TV schedule was announced, the backlash came fast. Minnesota Lynx star Nafisa Collier called it crazy that the champs weren't on TV more.
Two things. I mean, obviously people want to watch Caitlin play, and so you have to put the people on TV that people want to see. But at the same time, like, there's stars all over the league, and you want good basketball as well. Obviously, Indiana, especially like with their free agents, they're gonna be a great team. But to not have the defending champs on TV more, I think it's kind of crazy. I mean, it doesn't have to be where you're taking games away from Indiana, but I think you can raise the level of TV games for the other teams as well.
Media personalities pointed fingers. Monica McNutt suggested Clark's fame came more from her being a white girl from Middle America than her skill. The Guardian dropped a piece hinting that the hype around Caitlin was fueled by racism, and ESPN left her off their top 5 women's college basketball players of all time, despite her being the NCAA's all-time scoring leader. It's wild, but it's also revealing, because when someone breaks through the way Clark has, it rattles the system, and it's becoming more obvious with every viral moment she creates. And while some are mad about it, others are embracing it. Legends like Lisa Leslie and Cheryl Miller have been blunt. They've seen the numbers, they've seen the impact, and they're not pretending it's just hype. Clark is changing the game, literally. She's putting fans in the seats, even at away games. She's getting teams to move to bigger arenas. She's creating a ripple effect that boosts everyone, whether they like her or not. Players like Sydney Colson and Sophie Cunningham joined Clark's team not for exposure, but for impact. They see what's happening. They're betting on it. And why wouldn't they? The WNBA is on the verge of a new collective bargaining agreement. Salaries are expected to jump. College stars are staying in school to wait for the bump. Because the WNBA, for the first time ever, is becoming financially viable. Not just thanks to sponsors, but thanks to Clark. And here's the kicker. She's not even trying that hard. The timing couldn't be better. The collective bargaining agreement is about to be renegotiated. And thanks to the attention Clark is bringing, those numbers are going way up. Some college stars are even staying in school just to wait for the pay bump. The NIL money is great. But the WNBA is finally becoming a real opportunity. And it's not just because of the games. It's because of what Clark does outside the court. Golf tournaments, NFL events, charity appearances, even hanging with Taylor Swift at a Chiefs game. She's not just a basketball star, she's a pop culture force. And every time she shows up, the WNBA gets a boost, for free. No production, no marketing campaign, just Clark being Clark. Think about this. The NFL invited Caitlin to a private owners panel alongside Serena Williams and Eli Manning. They weren't just being nice, they were asking her for insight on how to grow their game. At 23, she's advising billionaires. She's redefining what a women's basketball player can be, on and off the court. And with every viral moment, every mainstream appearance, she brings the WNBA with her. Even her salary, just $76,000, feels like a joke when you see what she's worth in visibility. It's surreal, but also symbolic of something much bigger, because this is the shift. From polished media packages to authentic, creator-led virality. From ad buys to organic momentum. From forced league growth to real, measurable cultural interest. And it's not slowing down. When the full Dude Perfect episode drops, it won't just get views, it'll spark a crossover moment. Young boys who never watched a second of women's basketball will tune in. They'll laugh, get impressed, and walk away thinking, Caitlin Clark? She's legit. That alone is a win for the WNBA that no budget could buy. And the haters? They'll keep hating, but they'll still be watching. Because love her or not, you can't look away. This is what early superstardom looks like. We've seen it before, in the early LeBron years. Some rooted for him, some rooted against him. But everyone watched. Clark is heading down the same path. She's transcending women's hoops. She's becoming a figure people have opinions on, even if they've never watched a WNBA game. That's when you know you've made it. So as this dude-perfect video racks up millions, just remember, this isn't just another collab. It's a blueprint, a shift, a wake-up call. Women's basketball can be fun, cool, mainstream, but only if it's allowed to be authentic. Clark didn't wait for the league to catch up. She made the moment happen. And now, the league's smart ones are doing exactly what the fans are doing. They're watching. If you're still here, drop a basketball in the comments to say hi. Or drop a fire emoji if you think Caitlyn's just getting started. Because we're watching more than a career. We're watching a revolution.